Hello, Aries. Welcome back to my channel. This is a love reading for you. I thought I was recording and somehow it ended up to where I wasn't, but it was just at the beginning. So, what I was saying here is that you got a lot of majors on the spread for this general timeless love reading. You've got the Death, Strength, and the Fool. You've got the Moon, and you've got Temperance. So, what I was saying was your person is feeling burdened by something and they were keeping it from you with this moon card here. They wanted to build a solid foundation, but it's in the reverse. And with this death card, the clarifier was the Nine of Swords. Which is the dark night of the soul. So you went through this death, and of course you're sad and lamenting about it. You're trying to have strength, and then with the Fool, you're trying to move on. And then with it came the Emperor. And with Aries, this is one of the cards for Aries, is the Emperor. So you're trying to be strong. You're trying to, have the strength to move forward. What is this Fool card about? Yeah, you want to build, with the Seven of Pentacles, you want to build something. I mean, you understand that you're not going to get the fruits of it as soon as you put the seeds in the ground. And they wanted to build something with you. What is this Ten of Wands about? Wow, you got a lot of majors. So whatever situation is happening here, this is something very significant for you, especially for you, because you've got, all of these majors in your top, with the Death, the Strength, and the Fool. And they've got the High Priestess here with whatever their burden is. And, with this, I was saying they're keeping silent about it, right? And yeah, there's silence on both sides of what this burden is that they're not telling you about, or they did not express to you about. And with the Five of Pentacles here, I think this is, impoverished soulmates, where you guys do have this deep connection. So it's like when you feel left out, they feel left out. When they're in the cold, you're in the cold. What is this Moon card about? The King of Swords. So they were trying to be strong about this burden. And so it made them cold to you. They just became cold and distant. But they still want this Ten of Pentacles with you. Happy home, happy life. The Five of Pentacles comes the Two of Swords. And what I'm getting with this one is that they just couldn't see that whatever they were hiding, whatever burden they were carrying, it blocked their heart. So it blocked them from you. And it's like they can't understand why this is a big deal. And you're feeling like they were trying to get away with something with this Six of Swords. And to put the Wheel of Fortune upside down. So it was like, it became a negative thing. Whatever they were hiding. Whatever they were trying to get away with. Yeah, it was just, to put you in this place of, they were in a conundrum, like, what's the big deal? And because what I heard was, is this, whatever they were hiding was none of your business, is what I heard. Or like, wasn't a part of you, or a part of your guys' relationship, but you begged to differ. You're like, hell yeah, it is. How could you hide that? How could you not share that information? So they're a little confused, and you're just feeling at a loss. And I can feel that you want them to come forward with this love message, this reconciliation of like, I messed up, I'm sorry, I should have told you this. You know, and right now you're just kind of in the resting mode, kind of going within, just trying to get rested up from this whole debacle. You know, and it's kind of made you cold and distant too. Let's see, what was this secret about, or this burden? What was it about? Companionship. Maybe they didn't express to you that they had a relationship in the past with someone, or that they have a child they didn't tell you about. Weird, and I just heard, this card just came flying out. And what I heard was revenge sex. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means something, some clarifier to one of you or a few of you. Maybe you guys got into a tiff and they had revenge sex, and then you guys got back together and they never mentioned it. And for some of you, it somehow became public. For a very few of you. You know, and you're saying, like, you were just flattering me. You didn't come forth with true information. How are we supposed to build something permanent here when I can't trust you? And to put them on the defense. You know, yeah, they're just like, well, what's the big deal? We weren't together at the time. And you're like, it's the principle of the situation. You should have told me. You should have come clean. I think right now with this intuition card, it's like you're trying to go within and you're trying to like access higher information. And obviously that's, you know, why you're here for this reading, is to glean more of the deeper meaning of this all. You know, and you're trying to have patience. Because I think this person meant a great deal to you. Yeah, I think to a certain degree, you also felt kind of dominated by, you know, your feelings of betrayal. You know, but yeah. And if this resonates with you, they didn't tell you what it was. And if this was the storyline of when you guys were not together, they, you know, had relations with someone else. But in the higher perspective, if this is triggering something for you as far as like being abandoned or being lied to or cheated on, I mean, if you guys weren't together, then it wasn't technically cheating. But they could have told you. But what I'm hearing is this is an opportunity for you to heal a deep core wounding that you have. And it's not just from them. I think that's why this is triggered so hard. You know, maybe you could feel these feelings about, you know, why didn't they come clean, and why, you know, because this person honestly doesn't feel like it would have helped anything. Because this person does really love you. You know, I hate to be devil's advocate, but I'm kind of feeling like, you know, maybe feeling your feelings about it and continuing to express yourself with your partner, your person, and see where it goes. Because I just, you know, especially with this temperance here, with this divine timing, this was a divinely timed smack down, so to speak. You know, for you to go deeper within maybe some of your deep core, you know, wounding, and then go from there and see if, you know, this relationship is still pertinent to you. You know, because for some of you, you're going to be like, oh, hell no, I wouldn't go back with him. Him, he, she, they, whoever it was. And so for some of you, you might. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It says very soon. So yeah. Excuse me. You are going to have to make a decision if you want to let this person back in. But like I'm saying, deeper core, go in, figure out what this has triggered for you so you can decide, clearly decide what you want so it can come to you. If you want to, well, you know, let this person back in. Because they didn't have any ill intent. I think it was just when you guys had broken up, they thought, you know, whatever. You know, anyway, I won't try to go any further. Because I feel like this is multifaceted where, you know, it might not have been, for some Aries, it could have been like hiding a child that they have, or, you know, whatever it might have been. So regardless, that's not my job to figure it out. Your job is to figure it out for you. But hopefully this was helpful. Please leave me a comment on how it resonated with you and what the storyline for you truly was. And like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a good one.